Flex as you grow.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit more about that.
It kind of was born out of COVID, really, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So what we encountered, and that was not just us as an organisation, but our customer base. And I use the phrase "we" again as opposed to our customers, because that's how it's an inclusive thing. During the pandemic, many organisations sent hundreds of staff, thousands of staff home to initially not to work at all, but then to facilitate the means to work from home. And what we recognised, or what we hoped, and as much as it was a lengthy process that we had to go through and endure, that the businesses were looking to reduce contract sizes because they weren't servicing the same volume as users. Everybody was trying to save money. They didn't know, no one knew what the future held. Microsoft themselves did it. They changed their licensing model. What we boldly did was agree to reduce, if the user wasn't operating within that organization, we agreed to reduce that contract cost, because it was specifically aligned to the user. And that's where it's also quite clever, because it comes back to the point as the growth piece. And then out of the pandemic, a bit like Phoenix from the fire, really, was born the Flex as you grow idea. So that it meant that you could add in a number repeatable against your user count, but equally, if you ever retracted that number, then we could help retract that number. So sure. When the strapline Flex as you grow was to gain the attention. It was a marketing tactic to gain the attention of a net new audience, because most of our customers already operate in the way I've just described. Once that conversation has been had, then, and we talk about the Flex as you grow piece, we can also talk about the retraction of managing their problems, supporting them as an organization. All sorts of things change profitability from a business, whether it be a pandemic, whether it be a change in government, taxation changes, all sorts of things, industry sector, there's all manner of things that do impact on how we make our money and how profitable we are. But I think MSPs sometimes don't have sight of the understanding of the challenges of their businesses, and it comes back to the whole people piece around how BOM operates, how we are very much ingrained in your organisation and understanding your organisation. Anybody can go and sell you a laptop. You go and buy one yourself. Might not be the right one, might have the wrong operating system on it. That's why we draw on if you take some of the partners, TD Synex for instance, which we draw on their expertise to make sure that we're always positioning ourselves with the right education to be able to give the right messaging and the right advice for a customer, irrespective of industry sector.
Thank you. Very comprehensive, and to hear about all that.